to MMA Made Easy, where we break hard techniques into easy chunks. Today we're going to be looking at a downgrade transition from rubber guard to full guard. Especially when you are learning rubber guard, it's going to not work too well because you'll be at the wrong angle, or they'll be too strong, or you'll still be going through the steps too slowly, and you won't be able to lock them down and break the posture properly. So I'm not encouraging you to go from rubber guard to full guard, but what I am saying is I would rather you get to full guard than lose the position altogether and then get to side control. Okay? So I'm just going to show you a couple key points so that you do not lose the guard entirely. So when I'm first applying rubber guard, a lot of times I won't be quite offline enough and I'll be reaching for my foot. While I'm doing that, my partner is often pushing forward and I lose the position, or I feel like, oh yeah, I've got the rubber guard down, but their head is way too high and I don't have any control over his posture at all. From here, you can very easily stack me, for example, standing up, and I lose the position. He can also push me off like really far over to his left, this way, so that I feel like I'm getting squished this way. And then they just get mean when they do that. It's almost like he owes me a million pressure points. So the other position, another thing they can do while I'm reaching is they can also push this up and kind of stand over onto this side as well. And again, I feel like I'm really off balance. Okay? So in all these positions, I think I have the rubber guard, but I don't. So from here, as soon as I feel that stacking about to happen, I want to be able to shoot my leg through and get him off of my center line. Now sometimes this sets up a sweep, but even if it doesn't, I want to be able to get back to the guard where he's off of my center line and he's not falling on me. I don't want a flying headbutt or elbow strike or anything like that. I don't want him to fall on me, okay? So I'm just going to show that from one more angle. So I'm here, I'm shooting for the rubber guard, but I just don't have it and I feel like I've lost my position. From here, if I just reach around and go back to the guard like this and I pull him, I'm really likely going to eat either a headbutt or an elbow or something equally as bad. So when I'm shooting for this, and I've got my foot on his hips and all that, all I want to do is get him off my center line. So my favorite way to do that is, because I do have my leg here to push, I can push with my leg a little bit and just kind of bring him in here, okay? From there, I've got a pretty good position again. There's a lot of different submissions and attacks that I can go to from here, which don't involve me losing the guard altogether. Okay? So again, I'm not recommending that you go from rubber guard to full guard, but it is a good escape pod to have so that you don't lose the position altogether. Okay, so I have him in rubber guard and I feel as though I'm about to lose the position. He's moving and I feel like I'm getting pressure put on my leg. Maybe he's putting a lot of weight on his left side, so I start to feel like I'm getting crushed. Maybe I'm getting stacked up on my neck, and I just feel like I've lost the position. Okay? From here, what I want to do is I want to take as much pressure from his weight as I can off of my center line, because if he keeps coming forward, kind of keep coming a bit, then I'm going to get squished, trapped, crunched, and then I'm in big trouble. So I want to prevent that. Okay? So I've lost the rubber guard, I've lost my hand on my foot. I see a lot of people reaching up and trying to do it from here. Just give up from this point. So hit this support strut out, control this either with a block or with a wrist grab, and get back to regular guard. Okay? From there, at the very least, you have a position which you can work with and you can control their weight. Sometimes this will transition all the way over, in which case you can get some pretty sweet stuff. So it actually turns into to your favor, because they've blown a lot of energy trying to get you out of the rubber guard, and you can use that energy to transition. There's lots of stuff in the full guard that I can show you to do that, but yeah, that's kind of that.